It was the death of a legend and a mass pilfering of technology. The man she saved was an unrivaled raven paired with a next craft, used by research and development in their experiments. The colony Anatolia fell into a sharp financial crisis after losing its sole specialization in technology. Relying on a mercenary for hire was the inevitable resolution to keep food on the table. I used that man, and through him, her. I make no claim of righteousness. He was simply the only one who could have made it happen.
Eliminate the armed groups occupying Gryphon, the independent city. Gryphon was abandoned after losing its central infrastructure to large-scale terrorist attacks. These groups just let themselves in and set up shop. This mission is a little show for the Pox, and as Anatolia's next, you're our star. GA, the largest company of the lot, is especially eager to see Gryphon rebuilt. We won't get another chance like this to impress them. The stage is set. The rest is up to you. Good luck.
Now commencing mission. Normals are the enemy's primary force. Eliminate them. There's your target. Take it out. You're nearing the edge of the combat area. Mission accomplished. Come on home. You did brilliantly. Emil is ecstatic.
The Pax Economica. Totalitarian rule by the companies beginning after the National Dismantlement War. Their aim was a tempered redistribution of the planet's limited resources. These wise fiscal masters took hold of resources and markets alike, driving people into the colonies and lives of harsh labor just to eat. After missing the boat in the development of the Next, the new symbol of company power, GA was nothing but an antiquated giant. That was exactly why they accepted our offer. Mercs piloting Nexts were the result of unsavory political machinations. Wizened warriors aboard insignificant Nexts, they had no use except as political pawns. Back then, that was what everyone assumed, myself included.
Let's confirm the mission. Intercept the Maglev Liberation Front's ground transport convoy and destroy the armored core belonging to their irregular next, Amajik, the Desert Wolf. By taking on a lethal amount of psychic stress, Amajik has achieved a degree of control over his armored core far beyond the limits of his minimal AMS compatibility. You're dealing with someone anti-establishment groups across White Africa consider a hero. He's too dangerous to face in conventional combat. Amajik's next, Barbaroi, is based on a lightweight Ekbal standard armored core. Its defenses should be minimal. Take it out before it can be activated. Those are your orders. Be careful out there. Target sighted. Currently en route via ground carrier vehicle. Don't get ahead of yourself. Let it come to you, then attack. Target has entered combat range. Let it get as close as possible, then hammer it. Barbaroi has begun activation. Concentrate all fire on the target.
Joshua. He never stops fighting for his homeland. He's a truly strong man. He always was.
Barbaroi has gone silent. The mission was a success. Good work. Come on home. Amajik had been working alone for some time. He didn't want to contaminate his Maghlib comrades. A hero. Maybe so. He may have taken it all upon himself from the very start.
The battle in White Africa, especially the defeat of the anti-establishment hero Barbaroi, caused the value of Anatolia's mercenary to soar. But while we were naively enjoying our successes, seeds of conflict threatened the Pax Economica. The battle for supremacy in the development of Kojima technology, the race between the newly risen Rayleonard group's Akvavit and the Rosenthal group's Omer Science spread to the other companies, accentuating existent antagonism as it went. The world's counterfeit peace had begun to unravel. I saw that as Anatolia's golden opportunity.
Let's confirm the mission. Destroy all of the new large-scale weaponry being built at GA Europe's Hejde arsenal. The Hejde facility has announced it is leaving the GA group. This operation is a matter of internal house cleaning. The ex-GAE guards should still be in the facility, but you have clearance to eliminate them if they endanger the mission. Keep in mind that Aquavit has supported the Hejde arsenal for some time. It's possible they've offered some backup now as well. Those are your orders. We aren't sure of what it looks like in there. Watch your step. You're after the 3 massive weapons under construction. I'll send you their positions from here. Let's get started.
Intruder in the arsenal! We're under attack! All units, prepare to intercept!
GAE forces have begun deployment. You have clearance to eliminate them if necessary. Large-scale enemy squadron detected up ahead. Prepare to break through. Dock infiltrated. Objective 12 o'clock. Careful, there's a defensive squadron in place. Massive weapon destroyed. 2 objectives remain.
All non-combat personnel evacuate! Save yourselves! Get out of here!
Objective destroyed. 1 remaining. We haven't picked up any Aquavit forces so far. So much the better. Let's finish up this mission.
Next? Looks like GA is really out for blood.
You're in the construction dock. The objective is dead ahead. All objectives successfully destroyed. The mission was a success. Good work. Please head back. The Hejde team was known as the heretical zealots of GA. More than any profits or politics, they may have just been in love with their research. They were driven by research, regardless of how dangerous it was. That's just the impression I get. Maybe because that's how my father was.
The vicarious warfare the companies had been waging by using terrorist groups hit a turning point with the purge of GAE's Hejde arsenal. Aquavit, which had partnered with Hejde, considered the purge to be a direct assault against their company. They lashed out at GA, calling it rightful retribution. It was the first open conflict between companies since the Pox's inception. That action echoed instantly through the other companies, their accord already in collapse, and the world was plunged into war without ideology or reason. Amid this chaos, news arose that the power of Anatolia's mercenary rivaled that of an original. She dreaded that recognition. It was a sentiment I couldn't understand.
We've confirmed an unidentified weapon in the gear tunnel. It's big, and it's headed for Anatolia, fast. I'm afraid we may be looking at a large-scale, highly destructive weapon. There's no time. You have to intercept it. Please! Massive weapon, closing rapidly. You have to stop it here, please. Sighted. Intercept. Stop it. Thank you. We owe it all to you. Good work. Let's go home. That had to have been a new prototype weapon from one of the companies. But why Anatolia? What's happening? What does this mean?
The attack on the Queen's Lance. It was this mission which sealed the fate of the Pax Economica. The massive BFF group lost its military infrastructure. Rayleonard's fragility as a nascent corporation had become increasingly apparent, leading them to increasingly direct and risky tactics. A direct next attack on their enemy's core. Rayleonard and its ally Aquavit pooled their nexts and the dangerous new behemoths and launched a large-scale surprise assault. So began the Lynx War. Massive colonies toppled helplessly, while Kojima contamination spread unchecked. After taking a fatal blow in the early days of the assault and being driven into a defensive war, Omer's last hope was Joshua O'Brien, an Aspina mercenary and our man. Those two were unparalleled on the battlefield. It was enough to make even me, an ally, anxious, even afraid.
Let's confirm the mission. Destroy Rayleonard's central headquarters, Exaville. Exaville is an extremely unique structure. If you destroy the pillars, which are set in a fan shape around the facility, the whole thing should lose balance and come tumbling down. Rayleonard's nexts have already been exterminated, but Exaville is likely still fortified with a tremendous amount of firepower. Don't get cocky. Those are your orders. This should finish everything. Your objective is Rayleonard's headquarters, Exaville. This is the last of them. Let's get to it. Exaville pillar successfully destroyed. The facility's balance has begun to falter. We're looking good. Continue removing the pillars. Exaville pillar destroyed. You're doing great. Keep an eye on enemy troops and continue like this. Another of Exaville's pillars destroyed. The facility is nearing its limits. Keep at it. Shock detected within Exaville's core facility. It's starting to fall. Get out of there. Exaville is falling. Mission accomplished. Rayleonard is gone. When did things escalate to this? At least this is the end. You've done an excellent job. Please head back. We've received word from Emil. He says that Joshua was successful in destroying Aquavit, too. So this is the end of the Lynx War. So many people dead, and the environment is shambles. All for such selfish reasons. It might still be going on right now, if not for you. You've done well. Thank you. Let's go home. Back to Anatolia.
Rayleonard and Aquavit went down together. History's worst war yet came to a close, leaving the planet contaminated. It seemed that the companies were too busy picking up the pieces of the shattered order to wage war. Anatolia had accrued enough payment to survive for the time being. She requested a leave of absence for him, and I accepted. I suppose we were naive. The world exists in a continuous state of terror, convenient to its leaders' purposes.
We've confirmed an unidentified craft approaching Anatolia. That's... Why is that armored core here? Stay back! Something's not right here!
Hey. I guess there's little need for words.
Hey, can you hear me? Thank you.
She took him and left Anatolia. I had no right to stop them, no words to keep them here. I'll stop my telling here. It isn't my place to speak of what happened after that.